こんにちは皆様。私はリトアニアの大使ゲディミナスバルブオリスです。I am glad to have an opportunity to introduce to you an iconic documentary film that is very famous in Lithuania and among the basketball lovers all over the world, The Other Dream Team. This film represents Lithuania in EUFD Days 2021 in Japan. The Other Dream Team is a very special documentary. It is a movie about sports and fits very well in this year here in Japan, in this Olympic year here in Japan. But as you will discover, the sports can be so much more than just sports. In this case, sports becomes a symbol of Lithuania, a country liberating itself from 5 decades long oppression under the Soviet rule, regaining independence and recognition on international stage. The film covers the inspirational story of the 1992 Lithuanian national basketball team and their journey to the bronze medals in the Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Spain. At the same time, this film not only looks at the Lithuanian team but also at the broader historic context. The fall of Soviet Union and the re-establishment of Lithuania's independence allowed our country to enter the Olympics as an independent nation. It was a long-cherished dream of all Lithuanians to see our athletes proudly marching in the Olympics under the national flag. Basketball is exceptionally popular in Lithuania. It is by far the sport's number one. Sometimes basketball is even called the second religion of Lithuania, somewhat humoristically. That is why the Olympic medals won by the basketball team of independent Lithuania were of exceptional value and exceptional pride for every Lithuanian. The Lithuanian basketball team also won bronze medals in the Olympic Games 2 more times after regaining independence, in 1996 and 2000. It is also worthwhile noting that basketball has a very long history in Lithuania, bringing back memories of pre-war independence. As a matter of fact, Lithuanian national team won the last 2 Eurobasketball tournaments prior to World War II in 1937 and 1939. The 1939 team was led by Frank Lubin, who a very famous basketball star in Lithuania, who helped popularize basketball in the country and was called the grandfather of Lithuanian basketball. Following the Lithuania's occupation by the Soviet Union, basketball became a sort of informal form of resistance. Matches of the famous Lithuanian basketball club Žalgiris playing against the main Soviet army basketball club used to be emotionally perceived by Lithuanian public as an indirect fight for independence. I hope that you will enjoy the story of our country peacefully regaining independence in 1990, emotionally narrated by on the background of sports. This film was directed by Marius Marcinkevičius, residing in the United States, and the film also stars the most famous Lithuanian basketball players in history, such as Arvydas Sabonis, Šarūnas Marčiulionis, Rimas Kurtinaitis, and others. The documentary was created in 2012 by joint American and Lithuanian efforts. We will hear in this movie Lithuanian and English language spoken, and the Japanese subtitles are provided. At the time of recording of this video, the Olympic qualification tournament in basketball for Tokyo 2020 is still ongoing, still not over. Therefore, we are not sure if Lithuanian basketball team will qualify for Tokyo 2020 and will come to Tokyo. However, let's keep our fingers crossed, and in any way, let's wish all the athletes who are coming to Tokyo Games this year all the very best. Gambate! And now let's enjoy this movie, the story of hope, Olympic passion, love for sports and for homeland. お楽しみにください。